then you feel a thud on the ground, and you smell like salty sea air. And you've come out and fallen across, and then there's wind and sea breeze, and it's a bit windy, and the skies are like kind of grey and dark, and you're looking out over towards away from the sea. You see this lush forest stretching very far, and on kind of the east side, there is this like chalky, dusty looking mess.
Jorvik just stands up and goes, "We're not in Kansas anymore."
Oh, I want to make that joke so bad!
You can. You have to be like, we're not an island yard anymore.
Nah, it's that.
Well, we can
So
still
Jorvik stands up.
Yeah, leave my joke in.
The only thing that's familiar in this area to you is this rock that the doorway is embedded in, similar to that of the Anvil Mines, right?
Aye.
The rest of this terrain, while it looks like familiar and foresty, and then you got this desolation and the mountain range, the natural landscape is nothing you've seen of Island Yard ever. Like there's nothing, like there's no information about what these spires of these like very sharp mountaintops are. You've never heard, even in like the bigger cities with their like kind of information, no one has ever described something like this to you. This is completely, even the trees kind of have like this distinct way about them, and then like
The sky? What about the sky there?
the sky is like
moons?
it's
one moon? Is it?
well, it's all kind of blacked out by clouds at the moment. It's very dark clouds. Look, it might rain very soon. Looks like a storm's coming in.
I think we need to find some cover.
And
There's some rain coming. We're also not an island yet.
You're looking out across this landscape, and it looks like something's like just sent this massive shockwave across the trees. Because in the distance, you see like dust that's been kicked up. Even in the mountains
And birds
that are
flying away.
way in the distance, all the animals gone in this area. All the birds are flying away. You just hear the rough seas, the wind, and the low thunder of the sky in the distance.
Chelsea's trying to resuscitate this blob in front of her. She's not paying attention to anything.
Medicine check.
Surely my medicine's not bad.
No, it's pretty bad.
12?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going at it, but your hands just stick in him, and there's like, it doesn't feel like there's any organs down here. It's all sticky blob. It doesn't look like he's dying, though. He's just existing.
Chelsea wants to cast Cure Wounds on it.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea's like, but no, what is happening? Have you guys not? What's wrong with him? Yondalla, please fix him.
She grabs her totem, her club, and she's
Like, Yondalla, please listen to me in my moment of need. Cure Birder. And I guess Jace too.
and you reach out for Yondalla's aid and the warmth that you would normally expect from her, and nothing comes. You don't feel, it's like you're tapped of the source of your magic right now, because you reach deep within yourself as you would normally do, and you perform the exact same way you always have, but no healing magic comes out.
Hold on. Okay. Just hold on. Okay? We'll fix you.
Yondalla has abandoned me.
No, he would not do that. She would
I will
not do that.
fix him.
I'm trying. Yondalla would never abandon me, okay? I'm
There
her
is no
emissary.
time for this. We must get out.
Mate, pick up the goo. We've got to go.
But I'm so sorry.
He's
What's
fairly
happened
light to pick up.
And she picks up Jace. I'm sorry, Jace, as well.
That thing is like morphed out of that papoose at this point, and just
where is that?
Are they like a
It's
Voldemort fetus?
It's twitching and writhing on the ground. Now it's got another furry leg.
Hey, what the fuck is that?
What is that?
And you see a wing start sprouting out.
I pull
of
out my
this thing.
pistol. What the fuck is that?
Vadok's gonna run over and punt it.
You want to punt One Eye?
Yeah, I just ran up and I punted this monstrous.
I would call One Eye like category large right now.
Yeah, I'll try to kick him.
All right. All right. Make an unarmed with your foot.
17.
You go and just kick the mutating body of old One Eye, and it's solid. It's like
You stub your
it's not sticky like he used to be anymore. He is solid and corporeal, and you just smack your foot into him. He barely moves. He's very heavy at this point. You do hear a as it's like growing and growing and growing. See another wing starting to come out of the other side of it.
While he's doing that, Chelsea's like, Vadok, what are you doing? What are you doing? Somebody please help me!
Okay.
Yondalla, somebody!
I get out my little med kit and like, what do you want me to do?
I don't know, I've never seen this before!
I don't can as well. Let's do it.
You see the rain start coming in, the thunder of the storm starts getting closer
Get out
and closer.
bandages.
The pitter patter, it starts raining and Chelsea's starting to cry as well. And she's just praying and praying to just almost
Chelsea's never seen a wound she couldn't heal before.
Yeah.
And Chelsea is freaking out that she doesn't know what is going on.
She's praying as much as she can to Yondalla. Tears are streaming down her face. Jorvik's like fumbling through his medical supplies.
What's Mammy doing?
What's Mammy doing?
I'm freaking out and look at their eyes and I snap out a bit and I go and I try and help you guys with what you're doing.
I'm sorry I licked you, but help me with this goo.
So what do you do? What do you do?
So I'm freaking out. I'm just trying to do anything. I'm trying to try and like identify what this is, like what the.
It's Burda, Mammy. This is Burda.
This is Burda.
Yes, that's Jace, the other blob thing right there.
And you see a leg sticking out of like an oval blob, and it's like.
Can I do like a medicine check on?
Yeah, you can medicine check.
16.
16. You just like stick your fingers in what looks like used to be a neck.
Yeah.
And then you can feel like this pulsing, like it goes a little bit.
Okay.
And it makes like a wet noise, and
I spit on it first.
it's kind of you feel a pulse,
Yeah.
but it's like not in one spot. It's kind of like all around at once, and it's like the whole thing is just like a big vein
Okay.
of blood and ichor.
An ica.
Ica?
Yeah, is it ichor?
What's
No, it's Ica.
Fuck!
No, it's like
You-
I don't know what's going on here, but this is alive. I think this is alive. I can feel a sign of life. I think it's stable.
Okay. I just don't know what to do. I don't know why Yondalla isn't answering me. Yondalla!
Keep praying.
Yondalla, please answer me, you goddamn. Oh, I swear to God. Yondalla, please. Somebody, please help.
As you look up into the sky, you see like a little bit of a pinprick of light coming through the sky, and it slowly opens up into like this cylinder of light around you and around the blob of Berta and Jace. And you feel like warm, radiant magic start coming down, but this isn't your magic. It feels it's healing and divine and holy, but it's not yours.
That's not Yondalla.
Vadok draws his long sword.
Would you like to join the table?
Oh, hey guys! It's Gandalf.
It's Gandalf the White coming up.
Yeah. Here you go now.
Lydia's going to join us this season as a guest.
Welcome, Lydia.
Hey, Lydia.
You better be clapping.
Lydia's going to join us this chapter as a guest for chapter 3, and we'll see how she goes.
Oh my shit.
Because
So
standing up from behind a little. Wait, I'll let you drive this one.
I'm sitting behind this this like the rock. It was on a rock.
It's like some like
Column.
rocky ruins.
Yeah. And I'm feeling this force. I see. I'm covering my eyes as much as I can, but I'm trying to see what's happening, and I can feel this force of something's gonna just spit out. And I see these figures spit out all this goo and shit. Everyone's in a real state of despair. Like you have no idea what's going on where you are. And I'm like, oh fuck.
Roll a history check, actually. It's a good point that you touched on.
Oh, 0. 19.
It reminds you of the disorientation of when you first landed. The panic and confusion of just being somewhere and then being transported somewhere else entirely.
Yeah, it's like literally being like in a
Minus
foreign
the goo.
country and not knowing anything about culture or anything.
Culture shock.
discombobulated.
And like I immediately feel like I can relate to you guys because you have no idea where you're going, where you are. And
And they've come out of this thing that you feel like you've got such a connection with too.
yeah. And
You think these guys might...
have some answers.
Yeah. So you open up this big cylinder of light
Yeah.
radiating down from the sky. What next?
And then I fly up, but I make sure they can't necessarily see me. I float down
You're making a dramatic entrance.
Yeah, making a dramatic
This bitch is extra.
Yeah.
So this
I am your
In the
god.
light, you guys are like looking up, but you're like.
and then you see like this silhouette of like a figure floating down, and then on wings made of light, she softly like touches down like right next to you, and
So casually, just while I'm putting away my bandages.
yeah, Jorvik like looks up, he's like,
Wait.
And I see this thing that you're trying to heal, and I automatically have my potion of healing, and I go up to this blob.
yeah, and you just like pour.
Yeah, just pour it on there. I can see.
What do you look like, by the way?
Yeah.
Like, they look up and what do they see?
What do we see?
So
when we see you?
I'm this very beautiful. No, I've got this
Naturally.
like 5'9", so I'm like mid. Wait, how?
It's around
Chelsea's height.
dwarves.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys. And I've got this this red hair that's like mostly pinned back, and I've got like this armor, and it's like covering. Basically, I look like I can take a hit, but nothing more than that.
Well equipped. Kind of,
yeah. And like this cloak, but it's like made of. It looks like it's just like light, like ethereal, like you can see through it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I'm Anna. I heard your cries. I'm here to save and help as much as I can.
What was your name again?
I am Anna.
What has happened to him? What is wrong with Berda and Jace?
Can you fix him? Or do you know what has either happened to him?
I cannot explain anything that has come through this, but I know what you've been through.
Roll an insight check.
Oh yeah. 14.
In your experience, you've not had anyone but yourself kind of go through this due to the nature of like being in that space between spaces. You could kind of feel it trying to do something similar to you, but something in you, evidently by the four of these people, has stopped that reaction happening. With Jason, Berta, and whatever this thing is on the ground, growing and growing, which now has another full wing and a third leg fully sprouted. The reverse is happening to that thing.
Okay.
I know what you're thinking.
It's a thing.
Just to be sure, I have no idea what this blob is. I just know that, like, I'm.
Well, yeah, because when you kind of had your journey, you saw like grey blistery scabs trying to take shape,
But he's way past that.
and then washing off like something was protecting you that way.
Okay.
But you think this is the
Extreme version.
worst case scenario?
Yeah.
We mustn't stay here.
No,
Is there somewhere safe we can go?
I have refuge that you can come and take with me.
Okay, let's follow the shiny lady.
I guess I'll put them in my bag.
Hey, look,
How big are they?
I've got a bag of holding.
Better Jace?
Are they like?
Give the bag to
Have
Bearhammer.
both.
Well, you know one of them could fit in the papoose that is now like on the ground.
Who's wearing it now then?
It's kind of loose on the ground as this other thing's like that.
I will Yoda and Luke Skywalker, one of them. I'll push on my back.
Yeah. It's raining harder and harder as this is all happening. The only thing kind of lighting this, the brightest thing in this area is Anna. And then a lightning strike hits like some rocks in the ocean, and it lights up the area, and you can see like these giant stone diamonds floating kind of over the sea, over the like distantly over in the mountains, and they glow like blue, and they look like much bigger versions of the same 5 little ones that you saw on the doorway. You know what they are. These are called hedrons, and they're kind of like a magical, they're like a crafted magical stone that a lot of people have referred to as like protectors and guardians and I guess the source of safety in where you are. A lot of people from where you're from and where you've been staying, I should say, you use these in almost every day-to-day life. Who's got the highest passive?
Chelsea's a 17.
You hear like something in the distance approaching.
God.
There's something in the distance approaching.
Hey, what is it?
Not. It's hard. It's like you know, in Left 4 Dead when you like hear the horde.
So there's like a rumbling.
All of the trees are shaking in a line,
Chelsea,
encompassing, centering on where you are.
Chelsea's like finishing off the speech. She's like,
I don't think we can stay here very long. Might have to do introductions later, love. Nice to meet you, Anna, Chelsea.
You see like big trees just like bowled over. You see all the small trees and brushes start rustling all
I
at
pick
once.
up Jace in the little rucksack and I bolt. I'm like, let's go!
So this area is
Chelsea,
about
Vadok, Mammy, Jorvik, let's get out of here. Bye.
That's right, duh.
Yeah. Hey guys, every direction, this kind of rumbling is happening.
so we're like on
coming,
this cliff, looking down, and there's all this.
all of this
coming towards
rumbling and
us.
stuff. You can't see anything specifically, but you can every now and then you can see trees going down.
Oh, like in the distance, not the tree line, but it's like in the distance.
Well, it's approaching very quickly.
Okay.
This tree line is like some trees getting knocked down. You see like
shake and move.
you see like
lost.
lightning striking in the air. It's getting more
shit.
intense, and the downpour is getting more intense. You hear this like slithering, writhing, chittering, bone-crunching noise, and then Anna, you know exactly what this fucking means because usually when this happens, it comes from every angle at once. And the only way out right now is right fucking behind you.
What is that?
Which has closed. This is the swarm. This is the devourer, the hand of Ulamog, the
It's
Eldrazi.
incredibly threatening.
Oh yeah.
But this is incredibly threatening, and we need to fucking get out of here.
Yeah.
Do
So
I know how to get out of this?
so yeah, you recognize this as
See ya.
you yeah.
Like jumps on.
You recognize this.
Fuck off!
You like kicking him?
I don't want to help you anymore.
Okay, yeah, you see this this swarm approaching, and as it breaks the tree line, you see like one at first. These like pink, bony covered, like pink and blue bifurcating arm creatures, just like rolling over themselves. You've had visions of this shit.
It's the vision, you know, the book and the tome and...
You see like
Nightmare creatures.
Hey.
exactly the fucking same roll out and like burst out onto like 8 to 12 legs and just scuttling towards
This
you,
is-
tentacles writhing at you, and they are all coming up.
a beast like this before.
I get a heart.
Yeah, all of these beasts start like climbing this like rock wall and the pathway all at once, and they start just enveloping the cliffside. Roll
This is
initiative.
a swarm we need to leave now.
Roll initiative.
Guess what, guys? We've got a book of Descent into Avernus to give away. So, if you guys would like to attempt to try and win that damn book, all you gotta do is follow that link, which will either be up here, down there, sides, not even sure. That's exciting. Could be anything. But follow that link, enter, you might win that book. Big gift from Wizards of the Coast, so thanks to them for giving it to us, and like and subscribe.